It's your girl Daisy D here, and I'm here with another video, another story time. I like doing story times. I have a lot of interesting story times, but some of them is kind of like, oop, I gotta wait a little bit to tell it. Like, if I say it now, everybody's gonna know who I'm talking about, but like when I get a little more grown and all that, yeah. But I'm gonna start thinking about the stories that I have that are like from a little further back that I could say. Like this one I could say because this happened when I was in like 5th, 6th grade. So let's get into the video. Before we get into the details and everything, I want you all to give this video a thumbs up for me building up the courage to tell you all of the story about how I got a black eye. And also in the comment section, let me know if I should do more story times because I have a lot of stories, okay? A lot more. So let's get into the video. So by the title of this video, no, this isn't like a street fight. I did boxing. What?
Bitch, what? Bitch, what?
Yes, the girl was a boxer. I did boxing like 5th and 6th grade. More like 5th grade. More, but like 6th grade a little bit. But this all happened in like 5th grade. So, I never really took boxing like really serious. Like I knew I wasn't going to be like Muhammad Ali out in this joint.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
I kind of just did it because my father, like, I don't know. I don't want to say he made me because I did enjoy doing it, but I never did it to like where I was going to be actually fighting. I just did it. Like, it was an activity they had going on at this recreational center, and I did it. And it was pretty fun, and afterwards I started playing soccer. Whatever. So, one day, so I was boxing or whatever, and I was like the only girl. Like, it was only a few kids that actually did the boxing. But then it started getting a little more popular. But we'll get into that a little later. So I was one of the only girls, really. So when we would go down there and work out and everything, it wasn't like I could spar anyone. So for as far as I knew, I was pretty good. Like, you know, hitting the bags with my little 1, 2, 3, like all of that stuff.
Yeah, I'm a bad bitch. You can't kill me.
I was pretty good, and I'm not the type of person that like get in fights. Like, girl, do you see this face? I'm not messing it up for nobody. Like, if we got problems, you have problems. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm not really a fighting type person. Have I been in a few fights? Yeah. Will I do story times on those? Maybe. Get a video a thumbs up and you'll hear some story times about that. But you know, I'm not really a fighting type of person. It's kind of like, if we have a problem, we have a problem, and we could just you know, just not talk to each other.
It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off.
I was pretty good. I didn't have anybody to spar with. It was only like one other girl there. She was older. We're gonna call her Jay. She was an older girl, so I'm like 11, 12. She's like 16, 17, and she had fights before, and she was like good. Like, you know, she was pretty good. She was really good. So this new girl, we're gonna call her Trixie. Trixie joined the gym, and Trixie was my age. So of course I knew eventually me and Trixie would spar. Now I did used to spar, but when I sparred with people, it was kind of like they were boys, so I was like, you know, don't do too much like you're fighting a boy. And then when I would fight Jay, it would kind of be like practice. Like, so eventually Trixie started training more, and we got to the good part of the story, I guess you could say. Not the good part for me, but the good part of the story. So Trixie was from the area that the gym was in. So a lot of places in Maryland, they have it where like their towns or whatever have recreational centers. So like, for example, if you live in Forestville, Maryland, it'll be like a Forestville recreational center. You live in Sea Pleasant, Maryland, it's like a Sea Pleasant recreational center, so on and so forth. And I'm not from the area where the recreational center was, but Trixie was. So it was like a lot of her friends and everybody that went to her school went to the recreational center where we boxed at. And I didn't live in there. I lived near it, but that wasn't my town. So, you know.
This is my hood, you know that, right? I'm not worrying about none of that. Your hood on some weird shit. Have you walking around with that nut ass touch?
Don't disrespect me.
Oh, they
so and mind you, we're in elementary school, so it's like we had social media, but it wasn't like how it is now. Like now I could go to the recreational center. It's like, you know, people there, like you follow them, you go to school with them. Elementary school is kind of like, you know, the kids in your class, and that's about it. You're lucky if you know the kids in the other classes, but whatever. So then it was kind of like those were her people, and my people went to my school, but my school wasn't that recreational center, blah 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 blah. So the day came that we had to spar, and I guess Trixie brought all her friends. They down there watching us. I don't even know why they let people watch us, but they were down there watching us, and we sparring or whatever. And I give credit when credit's due. She did whoop me, you know. And I had like a black eye, like Shawdy didn't, and I had a black eye, and I'm all mad afterwards. I'm like, I'm quit. Like, hold on, I didn't sign up to get black eyes and beaten in the face. Like, do you? No, this is my money maker. It's like, this is my money maker. But this is like a piece of it. Like, no, I didn't come here to get black eyes, scratches on my face, and everything like that. Especially not for no Shawty like this. Like, girl, you fight on the regular. So, you know, your girl took a L. Hey, let's say took a L, but tonight I bounced back. I wake up every morning. Okay, so yeah, your girl took a L. And that night I went home, I was all mad. I was like, I'm ready to quit. Like, no. I don't even think I went to practice the next day. I don't remember. But I was ready to quit. I was like, no. And I went to school. The teachers thought I was getting abused. I'm like, sweetie, no, I box, don't play. Nobody's hitting me at home. They're like, are you okay? Like, do you need to talk to nobody? No, I don't need to talk to anybody. I box, that's it. So the next day, Jay all like talking to me. Jay, the older girl. Jay all talking to me. She like, girl, you better go back in there. You better spar her. Like, you know, don't let her get the best of you, whatever. Mind you, I'm ready to quit. I'm like, no, I'm not sparring nobody. Like, she got me shook a little bit. I ain't even about to hold y'all. She got me shook. It's like, hold on. Y'all really out here fighting, like. So the next day I went to practice. We sparred again. And she had her friends and everything there again. But this time, your girl did some 1s or 2s. And I won that fight like, And I'm not even just saying that. Like, I really did. I went back, did my due, and I quit boxing right after that. Like, I was like, nope. I just couldn't walk out there with the L. Like, you know, I wasn't going to have her feel like she just shook me up off the boxing. Like, girl, I runs this team. I was here before you. You can have it now, though, because I'm not fighting no more. Like, I knew I wasn't going to do, but I knew I wasn't going to ever do, like, legit fighting. So, it was no point in me doing boxing. That's kind of like going to football practice and not playing. I mean, some people do that, no shade.
You know how I feel. Why would you say that? Like, you put me in such an uncomfortable situation. Like, you know I'm not happy. You know I'm trying to see if it'll work out here, and I know that it's not.
But that's kind of like, you know, going to football practice and not playing, or like going to the practices and not doing it. And at the time, I wasn't doing it like as a workout. I was doing it like a sport. So it would be pointless for me to just keep doing it and not playing. And then I didn't like fighting. Like, I didn't want to keep sparring people. And that's what I would have had to keep doing. And I was just like, no, fight when needed. Thanks for the skills. Now I know what to do. And show somebody try to pull up on a girl. You know what I do? Somebody try to play me. You know what I'm saying? So that's the time that I got a black eye. Still cute though. Now both my eyes are dark because I don't get sleep. So, you know, I've been well rested this spring break. But yeah, we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this story. Hope you all found it a little entertaining. About the time I got a black eye, I know it's probably not what you all expected. Like, oh, you thought Shawty got dragged, like somebody knocked on my door and dragged me down the street. Girl, I'll put my Timbs on and stomp you out. So, no. If you want some more juicy stories, you got to give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section below, because I have some really good stories. So, if you want the more juicy stuff, I need to see these thumbs up, okay? I need to see these thumbs up. Thumbs up. But bye, guys. See you on the next one.